Thanks for joining the channel. I appreciate you checking it out. Do me a favor, if you like the content, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe. We have a big goal we're trying to reach of 1,000 subscribers, and we need your help. So please, again, if you like the content, click that like button and subscribe and share with others. We have some big goals here. We need your help doing it. We appreciate it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. So good to have you here. This week we got a lot to cover. Well, not a whole lot, but we've had some big news. Uh, Apparently, Gladiator 2 is getting a lot of buzz, a lot of great buzz. Fantastic Forecast has been revealed, and of course, there's some theories out there about uh, time frame of when this movie will be. Uh, and Bob Marley's doing good in theaters. That's this week in the Zone News. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to start with the biggest news of the week, and that is the Fantastic Four has finally been revealed. I don't know about revealed because there's been a lot of rumors about who was in this movie, and these people that were revealed were at the top of the list in the rumor mill. But I guess it has finally been confirmed. Marvel on Valentine's Day dropped a Valentine's Day message on Instagram, and it had the pictures of the cast and also the Hollywood Reporter posted an article on it. But let's check it out. Okay, so according to the Hollywood Reporter, like I said, Marvel Studios has found its Fantastic Four in Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Eban Moss Bachrach, I think is how you say his name. I apologize if I said his name wrong, which is crazy because I love the actor. And Joseph Quinn will star as the heroes in the Fantastic Four. So the article goes on to read. Pascal was previously reported to star as Reed Richards in Mr. Fantastic, and now we have Kirby. She will star as Sue Storm and the Sue Storm, the Invincible Woman. Joseph Quinn will play her brother Johnny Storm in the Human Torch, and Moss Bachrach will star as Ben Grimm, the Thing. Now, this wraps up all the speculation that has been going on for a long time now. People have been talking about who is going to be uh, the Fantastic Four, and we also have a new release date of July 25th, 2025. I think it was going to be in May, but then they moved it back, which makes sense because they just finalized who was going to be in the movie. So now instead of May, it's going to be in July. And the director of WandaVision, Matt Shackham. So that's pretty cool. But I wanted to go to who these actors were for those who don't know. Pascal, of course, you all have seen him in The Last of Us and The Mandalorian, and he's got the Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming out, and many other things. Pedro Pascal is probably one of the most sought after actors right now in Hollywood. He is in everything, or is going to be in everything. But I'm really looking forward to The Last of Us season 2, and I hope that's not delayed because the rumor has it that it will be due to the Fantastic Four and the fact that Pedro Pascal is also in Gladiator 2, I believe, and a bunch of other stuff. But anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. And of course, Kirby was recently in Ridley Scott's Napoleon and Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. And she received an Oscar nominee for Pieces of a Woman, and I like her. She's a good actress. This casting is the one I'm most excited about. Moss Bachrach is among the key cast of The Bear. I love that show. If you have not watched The Bear, check it out. It's really awesome. It's on Hulu. I'm looking forward to the next season. But I love him in that show, and the fact that he's playing Thing, that's going to be dope. I'm looking forward to see what he does with the character. And Quinn is among the stars of the hit Netflix series Stranger Things and also in Gladiator 2 that's coming up. And the Hollywood Reporter shares a picture that Instagram uh, posted, Marvel posted on Instagram. Now, here's where, there's some speculation. People, obviously the internet be interneting, and people are looking at this picture and getting ideas on when this movie, in regards to timeline, when it takes place. And essentially, a lot of people are thinking it's going to be in the 60s. Uh, Ben Grimm is looking at a Time magazine, the way the characters are dressed, also the type of art they use is very 60s like. The Marvel studios, the way it looks is very 60s like. So a lot of people think that the Fantastic Four at some point in time will take place in the 60s. That's what everyone is deriving from this picture. I'm not going to sit and do a deep dive into this picture, but there are a lot of articles, a lot of posts out there where people are chiming in thinking that it's going to be in the 60s at some point. But with that being said, I'm excited about this cast. Listen, for the most part, Marvel has gotten it right with the cast. Now, I've seen some people that are great actors and actresses in bad roles, i.e., what's her name in Captain Marvel, the Marvels too, um, I can't think of her name right now, the bad guy or woman, if you will, in Marvels too. Great actress, but horrible role. So Marvel has done that. But I do believe, for the most part, Marvel gets it right with casting, and I'm really looking forward to this. And I like the move because we're still going to get a Marvel movie in May. So what they did was they swapped the Thunderbolts. So the Thunderbolts will be May 2025, and then Fantastic Four July 2025. So I'm excited. What do you all think about this casting? Do you think Marvel nailed it? Do you agree with the theories that's going to be in the 60s? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Okay, so Gladiator 2 was announced. And I remember when it was announced, I was like, why? How are they going to do a part two, right? And then as casting started to be rumored, and then the story uh, was not released, but um, what it was going to be about was put out there for the world, then I was on board. And to be completely honest, they had me at Denzel Washington. So the moment I heard Denzel Washington was going to be in this, I was like, yeah, I'm in. The man don't miss. Come at me all you want to on the comments. Denzel don't miss. Period. Now, you might not like some of the movie he's made, but he's still bananas in it. So it is what it is. Sorry. I'm very biased. Denzel is my favorite actor. So with that being said, um, when I heard he was in Gladiator 2, I was like, I'm in. But then, the story is interesting. Obviously it's about his son, um, who was the nephew of, um,
5 minutes later.
what's my man?
A few moments later.
Joaquin Phoenix. God almighty. I could not think of his name. Well, anyway, so it's about the nephew, right, of Joaquin Phoenix's character, and also the son of Russell Crowe, Maximus's character. And I thought that was interesting. I was like, okay, I like it. But again, Denzel Washington. So Ridley Scott is back to do Gladiator 2. Now, why are we discussing this? Well, because according to the rumor mill and also according to Deadline, the execs are excited about this movie. Let's take a look at the article. Okay, so this is coming from comingsoon.net, but according to comingsoon.net, it says studio executives are already incredibly impressed with Ridley Scott's Gladiator 2. According to Deadline, Paramount executives have seen an advanced look at some scenes shot from Gladiator 2, which wrapped production in January 2024. According to sources, early footage has blown execs away, the article states. Hmm. Okay, here's the thing. Yes, that's cool. Executives at Paramount are excited about Gladiator and that they've seen this, but you know, executive, what are they? Well, okay. Sometimes you'll get reports that execs have seen footage and they're like, "This is horrible," and they either go back to the drawing board or like that girl scrap it all together. But also, you get reports of execs giving praise to a project, and the project isn't as good as they say it is. Perfect example was The Flash was being lauded as the best superhero movie created. Like all the execs and reports that was coming out was like this thing is the best thing ever made. Yeah, no. I enjoyed The Flash, but it was damn sure not the best comic book movie ever made. That was dumb. So the point is, I take this article and what they're saying with a grain of salt. But at the same time, this is Ridley Scott's baby. Denzel Washington is in it. So it's got to be good, right? It's got to be good. What do y'all think? Put your comments below. Okay, so on Valentine's Day, the Bob Marley biopic, One Love, came out. As you all know, I've been looking forward to seeing it. I just have not been able to get to theaters to see anything really. Um, but I want to check it out, and I hope to be able to check it out soon. But apparently, it's doing really well. Uh, let's take a look at this Hollywood Reporter breakdown. All right, so according to Hollywood Reporter, a headline says box office Bob Marley One Love jamming to $46 million opening. Madam Web spinning out with 24 million. Way to go, Hollywood Reporter with the puns. Anyways, Madame Web ain't doing so well, despite being a Marvel character. Of course, not tied to the MCU, but I don't know what they were thinking making this movie. I haven't even seen it yet, but the moment I heard it was coming out, I was like, "What?" And then I saw the trailer, and I was like, "Eh." But the reviews are horrible about that movie. But we're not here to talk about Madame Web because I wasn't really that interested. We're here to talk about Bob Marley's movie, which I really want to see. So the article says Paramount's Bob Marley One Love easily has been exceeding expectations since its open Valentine's Day uh, Valentine's Day weekend. I am no telling where it might come in by the end of the long President's Day weekend, thanks to a glowing A cinema score. So, early estimates show the Paramount film posting a 6-day domestic opening of 46.2 million, including 28.3 million for the 3-day weekend, whereas Sony's Madam Web is looking at a 6-day opening of 24 million. So Bob Marley is doing good. One Love, and that's good. Because the trailer, it looked good. It looked really good, and the reviews, like the article says, got a score, cinema score, and a lot of people are saying this movie is really good, and they're giving the actor who's playing Bob Marley a lot of praise. So that's what's up. Hopefully, I get to check it out soon. Have you all seen it? Let me know. Put your thoughts in the comments below. All right, everybody. That is this week's Zone News. Do me a favor. If you like the content, click that like button and subscribe. Again, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, hit that first goal, and we need your help doing it. I appreciate you dropping in. Until the next one, peace.